Nashville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Tennessee Titans. On the Patriots sideline, Mike Vrabel, of course, the head coach here in Tennessee, 2018 through 2023. His counterpart on the Titans sideline is Brian Callahan. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward. Same mater as you, University of Miami. Now, faking the give. That is the rookie from Stafford, Alex Iomanner. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. Now the jet sweep. They give it to Ridley. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, it's Pollard. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Ward. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. 3rd down, they need 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
So here come the Patriots, and by their 2nd-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina, it's Drake May.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Hey, what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
On 1st down, they go back to Henderson, and they'll take this down inside the 35. 13 more on that carry. He is turning out the yards. And another 1st down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
12 more yards. That's another Patriots 1st down.
May gonna hold on to this one. And the Patriots are gonna have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That's a gain of 16 yards. defense, and it sets up first and goal.
It's pretty clear why this offense likes to get the ball into the hands of this quarterback, huh, Mike? I mean, he is just so effective in this area, and now he has them set up first and goal.
This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Here now, second down and goal. Henderson. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's in! Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Jim Dike. The Titans offense, quarterback Cam Ward headed back out onto the field. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with position. On the give, it's Henderson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down.
A gain of 12. First down.
On the handoff, Henderson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. It is second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This one's on the floor. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
First and goal, New England.
They'll run with Henderson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Travion Henderson. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 60 on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Patriots move out on top 14-0. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jim Dike now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Titans head coach Brian Callahan there as his guys take over once more. They're in an early hole, 14-0. Start digging out soon. Begin this drive, first and 10. The drive starts. It's It's a carry by Howard. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38.
He'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Marcus Jones is there to make the stop. From the 41. Here's second down and 7.
At the 41.
Out of the gun, Ward. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Third down and 7.
Now it's Ward. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. Has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter, and it might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters too. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
At the 21-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Working out of the gun. It's May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
It is a gain of 16. They get the third down conversion by about a yard.
First down. First and 10 at the 21.
May now on first and 10. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On second down, it's May. They'll try to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. It is third and long. May to the air once more. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Alontae Taylor. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
The Titans head coach Brian Callahan there as his guys take over once more. They're in an early hole. Nothing. Gotta start digging out soon. Begin this drive. First and 10. They'll send their tight end left. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Titans first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Play action. Ward. A short one there to Bellinger. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7 at the 18-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. On 4th down, on is the veteran Joey Sly for the Titans field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. Sly's kick is good. And the Titans get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. Possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Tonight's start to the drive, a gain of 10 and a quick 1st down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Tony Adams there on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. He'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st and 10, here's May. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. Here's May. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Henderson. Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. From out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a 1st down.
And you talk about a guy who's been running with a purpose here in the 1st half, Mike. I mean, not only hitting the holes and accelerating through them, but as the numbers telling you, he might be on his way to a big, big ball game.
Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Our first carry for Ramondre Stevenson. Will be brought down inside the 25. Evan Winston is there on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and very.
On play action, here's May. nowhere to go. He is taken down. On fourth down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Patriots going to open up a 17-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Ward. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
First down.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. And we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
To throw on 1st down is May. They'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing is May. Here as he threw it. Pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and 10. Now May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Good for a Patriots first down. It's a gain of 25 yards.
On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
We'll go right back to Stevenson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Out of the gun, here's May. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Patriots going to be set up with 1st and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Miller. trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Stevenson. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1. Setting up 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
They going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Hunter Henry.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must.
To the goal line and in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
The PAT up and good. And the Pats extend to a 24-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Titans head coach Brian Callahan there as his guys take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Tight end motioning left. 1st and 10, and they give it to Pollard. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44.
Off play action, it's Ward. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. And another 1st down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
2nd and 10.
Sideline and incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. That is caught. It's Robinson. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Gain of 9.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak. That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
That's another Titans 1st down.
The RPO, that one is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd
In motion, it's Robinson.
at the Patriots 17-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. That's made there. That's Smith. That'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down. 1st and goal.
1st down.
Now Ward going to hold on to it. And he will take it in himself. Cam Ward. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Miller now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They had the touchdown on their prior drive. Three red zone trips, 3 touchdowns so far, as they look to put another drive together beginning here. He'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he's brought down after a gain of 4. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, what's that?
They'll go again here with Stevenson. And he's going to have a first down. Tackle made up at the 33-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for our Patriots. First down.
Give up the middle to Stevenson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Ball
2nd
on the
and
40 now. Here's 2nd down and 3. Working out of the gun. It's May. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
3rd and short. And here is May. He'll get this one complete to Brown. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Throw again is May. Right side. It's made by Dobbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
The 16-yard line.
Here's Stevenson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And he will score! Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, Every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now on the flip side, what does it... It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The extra point is good. And the Patriots add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. Up the sideline to the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Titans.
On first down, it's Ward. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another Titans first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now, first down throw for Ward. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
Out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
On the handoff, Pollard. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
At the 18-yard line.
Third down and 9. Out of the gun, Ward under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
In what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle, it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the second half.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Halftime coming up, and we'll take it out of Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. And it's Puka Nacua. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. Mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. The Rams are going to come away with the victory. They win it by 3 scores. From there, it's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is Chase Brown. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Bengals up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs taking on the Raiders. And this is the KC QB, one of 2 touchdown passes for him in this first half. The Raiders lead it by a touchdown at the half. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Miller now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. And as you take a look at the number, he was the top of the conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. The linebacker, Cody Bartley, in on the tackle. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the give, this is Stevenson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 6. To throw is May. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw now, May. This is taken in by Dobbs. And he's close to another 1st down. Brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2.
The 26-yard line.
Throwing now is May. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he's going to pick up a Patriots 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
A run here with Stevenson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. Here's May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 3rd down and 9.
Ready, what's up?
Throwing is made. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you had things under control, not only were they able to hold on to, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. The Titans offense and quarterback Cam Ward headed back out onto the field. Remember, he had a touchdown on the ground earlier, something he's been able to do frequently this season, as you see where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks in rushing TDs. On first down, Ward. And it's caught by the man wearing 0, Alvin Ridley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the gun, here's Ward. Throw on the run is complete. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now it's Ward. Now a deep ball here for Ridley. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up third down. In motion, it's Robinson. 3rd and long. Here's Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They'll start out first down. 10. On the carry is Stevenson. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Sebastian Joseph Day is there for the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys...
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance.
Titans take over first and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. It's overrun in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Makes it 3rd down and 12.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. And that is incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And now it's 4th down.
Joey Sly on for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Titans will cut into that lead.
16.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Patriots offense and their running back, Travion Henderson, making their way back out there. And you have to imagine. How do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. He'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 36-yard line.
May gonna look to throw. Oh, he's gonna be bottled up and taken down. They got him. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
To throw, here's DeVito. Open man, A.J. Brown's got it. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Here's a handoff to Miller. He'll push forward for about a yard. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's May. This one on target, it's Dobbs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun, it's May. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. So Titans head coach Brian Callahan there, as his guys take over once more. They're in need. Big way as they set out on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Ward. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
For a Titans first down.
They'll run here with Pollard. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. At the 40.
Shotgun snap for Ward. In trouble, and down he goes. That is Christian Barmore in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
They send Ridley in motion. From From the gun on third down. Ward. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down. The Titans sending out their punt.
In punt formation.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They've definitely their opponents to this point in the third quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. They'll go play action with May. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
15 yards. And the Patriots first down.
On the handoff, this is Miller. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
At the 43-yard line. It's a pick
From
up
the
6.
43, it's second and 3.
Here goes.
They'll stay on the ground with Miller. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here goes.
Once again, it's Miller. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2. At the Titans' 44-yard line.
They'll run with Miller. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And a Patriot first down.
They'll run straight ahead with Miller. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So these teams trade field goals in the third as we come to the end of the quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's first and 10. We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Throws for a loss. And it's second down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. And much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up third down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing. Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
They'll try and throw. Here's May. Now a screen set up for Miller.
These Those are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but doorstep the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board.
Result of the play is a turnover.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll go back to Pollard on first down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jonnu Smith, tight end. Man, he was looking for there. Now it's going to be third down. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Out of the gun, Ward. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. They snap it to Ward. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
A run up the middle with Miller. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Try again. It's second and 10.
Hey, here goes tonight. Hey, what's that?
They gonna hold on to this one. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
On third down, they go with Miller. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Pats will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Titans offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Throwing, Ward. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Titans first down.
Now, designed run with Ward. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
We typically see the big guys up front, Mike, make plays at the line. But every so often, he's able to drive through, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Throwing is Ward. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's going to have a Titans first down. They convert in style there. Big play on fourth and long.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
They've got it at the 8, first down and goal.
That's another.
Ward to throw again. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And anytime this offense gets themselves going in the right direction, it just seems like the pass rush finds a way to make a play of their own, and they have completely dominated this game up until this point, Mike. I mean, it is no surprise they're playing with the lead as a result.
And he'll just chuck this one to the sideline. Receiver in the area, so no grounding, but it's third down.
Third and goal.
Here's Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown Titans. It's his third touchdown on the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense about ready to take over once more. And it would seem as if this 3-game win streak is going to become a 4-game win streak. Still a little work to do as they start first and 10. We'll start the drive with Miller. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
A run here with Miller. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's got a man, it's Todd. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Miller. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Johnson. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
On the ground, it's Miller. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Great day. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle. I don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point is up and through. And the Pats will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, yeah. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Off the bootleg, it's Ward. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Titans.
To throw is Ward. That one caught by Eilman. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
Play action. Ward. Got a man downfield. It's Eilman. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
30. And the Titans first down. 1st and 10.
To the air again. Ward. Here's a shot toward the end zone. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Craig Woodson, their defensive.
Again, it's Ward. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's another Titans first down.
Opening carry of the game for Tajay Spears. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Man in motion is Smith. Throwing on 3rd down, Ward will try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. From the gun, here's Ward. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. And a few kneel downs should do it here defensively. Those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Once more, it's Henderson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll find his tight end, that's Henry. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
Gain of 12. 1st down, New England.
The zone read, a give to Henderson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
2nd and 9.
So it's a road win here for the Patriots. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.